everybody, it's Karen from Waterfall Acrylics. Welcome to my Fluid Art channel. Per request, before we get started on today's painting, folks had asked me to see the other Midnight at the Beach pieces of art once they were resined. So this is the first one. I'm waiting for an all black floater frame for this guy. It has 2 coats of resin. This is on cradled wood board. This one had the iridescent blue cell activator, so it has blue water and waves. Let me see if I can come in and get the bling to show up. Kind of terrible with this part. Oh, there's some. See it? So this one is predominantly blue with a little bit of lakeside green. And there's the sky. Oh, I love the sky so much. Check that out. Really, really pretty. So that's the first one. Oops, sorry about that. There's number 1. That part in the lower left-hand corner, that's my blue tablecloth for my table. That's not the art. This thing here. Let me show you the other one. All right, so this is the 18 by 24, also on cradle wood board. It also has 2 coats of resin and a big fingerprint right there. I see. Oops. This is my favorite of the series so far. And today what you're going to watch is, I had shown a Midnight at the Beach painting at the end of the video for this guy. And I did film it, so I was all excited. So you're going to be able to see one of these being created today, and then I promise I will go big. But this one, can I get the bling? Is my flash on? Yeah. Let me try. You can see a little bit in the water. Come on. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Waterfall being all magical. These are the cells I saved when I was tilting because I liked them so much. And then the sky, and then the purple with the waterfall and the blues. Yeah, this one's definitely the favorite so far. But let me show you the creation of one I made right before this one. Let me get you down. Hey guys, it's Karen. Welcome to my mess. I am very inspired to try this Midnight at the Beach painting, and I thought I would do 3 and get a little bigger each time and have lessons learned from each try. This is actually attempt number 2. It's a fail. There are bits I like. This part right here I love. I added a horizon line and was immediately sorry I did. It's cool, it's fine, but I want more negative space at the top and the bottom, so I have room to walk on my beach. Like I have that stuck in my head and I want what I want. So I will tell you that the very first blowout, like the first pass with the hairdryer, tends to be the most important, and I've been focusing on that because that makes my seafoam coming onto the black sand at night at the bottom, and then the rest of it is just dorking around with the composition in the sky. I put down entirely too much paint because I don't really have negative space, and then I tried to blow out. This had more color, and I tried to blow it out and I made a mess of it. So calling a mulligan. How many mulligans can you call in golf? I don't know, but we're calling another one. And we're going to put down, this is my color to go in Tricorn Black. We're going to put down a bunch, even though I have paint on, because I do want room to tilt. And I'm going to try to ease up on how much, how big a puddle I put down too. That was my other thing. I think I was putting down too much paint. because I have some extra colors, and that won't stand. Look at that. I can't believe I saw that. Gross. Glad I got that out of there. Anything else? Were you something? No. Let's give this a quick torch for bubbles. I just had to mix this yesterday, so. All right. So let's go again. So the first color, and I'm just going to try and use some restraint. This is a combination of Lagoon and this little piggy Lagoon and teal, because teal's opaque. So we have that. And then the next color, this is Amsterdam's King's Blue. And I'm using King's Blue because it is also opaque. And I want my next color to show up because my next color is my favorite shade of blue. This is Waterfall. And then I'm going to add a little bit of Carbon Black as a color, not a cell activator. A little bit of black. And then some Ultramarine Violet. And then I think we'll end with a little bit, just like a dollop of the King's Blue and the Waterfall. Well, maybe the black, because it's the contrast. We'll end with the black. And then my cell activator is Amsterdam's Pearl White. I almost used Pearl Blue, but I was afraid that the blue would dry blue and it wouldn't give me enough of a contrast. So we'll stick in with the white. All right, let's blow this out. Cool air, high fan. See what happens. My table is a mess, oh my goodness. All right. If I wasn't doing this series, I would dedicate this painting to whatever is going on right there, because it is hella cool, and I'm kind of sad that I'm going to wreck it. But staying on the path, y'all. Staying on the path. So glad I reduced the amount of paint I put down. And I'm trying to throw on gloves so that middle kind of collects. And the first thing we're going to do is the extreme tilting. I'm going to take off that middle. And I need to pick a side to do it on. I think I'm going to go this way. I'm going to come up a bit. Oh, that metal's not going to move, are you? You're just going to stay white? That won't do. Just kind of loosen it up. Huh. Huh, that white bit is throwing the whole thing off. I know what I'm going to do. We're going to tilt off to my right. I'm just going to kind of put my V blade right here and see if I can tilt with one hand, which is crazy. But I don't want to lose all the paint. I just want this one part, I want that to go off or get closer to the edge. And then we'll let some of that roll off. That white thing is ruining everything. And it won't come off. Let me see now, since the paint is all bulked up right there, let me see if I can go the other way. No, it's just stretching it out and making some weird thing. What the hell? Ugh. Because this can't be white in the middle, right? It's just not for the vision I have in my head. It's cool though, so I'm like kind of befuddled. All right, I'm going to come off the side. Yeah? Are you? I guess you are. 3, 2, 1. We'll leave some of it on. Why not? I need the dark part to touch. I'm going to take a little more of it off. I don't know what it is. There we go. That's better. That's much better. I swear in any other painting, I would have been like, that's a cool focal point. Let's do something with it. I have something else in my art. What is going on with this can of color to go? Hold on, right here. Oh my goodness. It is like a big blob too. Okay. Let me stare at this. This is looking better. This old stuff needs to come off. Can you see what I'm doing? I know there's a little bit of a glare. I always get that with the black. Let's give this a little spin. Okay, there goes the old wave. That's good. Most of it. Sky is looking good. Let me see. Yes, you need to get rid of this stuff and this stuff. And I think I'm going to tilt a little bit this way. Just like that. And let's get paint off these short sides. Oh my goodness, loving this one too. Now we're cooking. I'm going to give another spin and then decide what to do about this bottom part. I like to get rid of like a hard line and one bikini corner at the other end that you probably can't even see, but the top is perfect. And the bottom, bear with me guys, I think one more spin and this is a beauty. Yep, hold on. off the bottom. Did you go? Did you go? I think it did. Let me see. Oh, it did. We're walking on the beach at midnight. We're in the surf. The surf's coming onto the shore. There's some waves. We got the northern lights going on. Ah, I'm like super happy. You know, full confession, this took 3 tries. It did. And it was mostly because I kept putting too much color down. Oh my goodness, you guys, it is gorgeous. I am looking at it like sideways, I'm like paranoid about stuff in my can of color to go, because I was finding boogers and I don't want any. No lumps or bumps allowed. Oh my goodness, this is as good as the 8x8 I made. Yay! Like I said, I haven't been, as I said in the intro, I haven't been this inspired for something in a little bit now. So I feel like I paint better. I think we all paint better when we're inspired by something. Yeah. Let me clean up and get you guys down. I'll try to do the wet results. See if we can get it without a glare. Hold on one sec. Hey guys, I'm back with the dried results. This one sitting in a floater frame. It has 1 coat of resin, needs a second one. But here on the floor seems to be the spot where I can show you what it looks like. And you can see the composition. And then I will try to get you down for the sparkle, because the water portion of this, it just looks like the moonlight bouncing off the water. It is so cool. So I'm going to try my best to show you the sparkle. But that's what it looks like right now. Really kind of happy with this guy. Let me put it up in my stand and see if I can get some bling. All right. There I am. Hi. Let me see if I can come in. You can really see the blues and greens now. But let me come in. Got my flash on. And maybe I just zoom in so you can see. Oh, I did it. Look at the water sparkling. Oh my God, it reminds me of sparkles. Hi, Laurie. Look, sparkle. Oh my goodness. So, so pretty. And then it goes up into the sky with the stars. Yay. It's so hard to capture on camera. It's kind of amazing in person, I gotta say. Let me zoom out. There it is. So glad I discovered that I filmed this after all. And I know I keep threatening to do a big one. It is coming, I promise. Thanks so much for tuning in and watching. Super appreciative. And I'll see you guys next week. Or no, I'm going to post this as a bonus. I will see you on Sunday. Until then, be well, cause good trouble. Please like, share, and subscribe. Peace out.